So there are risks involved with using herbicide, and we try very hard not to use them. We'll go into that in more detail later. But I think the risks are worth the reward. After all, what we're getting rid of is very dangerous. But I have come up with an absolutely foolproof way to make sure that you don't have any side effects or cancer or anything coming from using an herbicide. What's that, you ask? Why, simple. Have your kids do it. So we're trying to grow organic, heritage, non-GMO foods here, including animals actually. And we're doing our best to use no pesticides, no chemicals, no fertilizers that aren't natural, and all those things. But the one exception I will make is for poison ivy. We react around here quite poorly to poison ivy, and it's dangerous. Now, yes, herbicides are also dangerous, so you should be extremely careful in how you use them. One of the reasons we are going to use it, where we're going to use it, is because it is nowhere near our food supply. It's not near the animals' food supply. And it's not a place where my children commonly play. Now some people say, well, just get a goat, or sheep, or what have you. There's a couple problems with that. The main problem is, I don't really like goats. The second problem is I have to be able to take care of an animal now that I only got for one specific purpose. I don't really care for goat meat or milk. If you do, more power to you. I'm happy for you, but that's not my jam. I think the risks involved with using it are less in this case than the risks of leaving it on the property. Some of the damage they've caused, those are some beautiful crepe myrtles you'll see behind me, where we have already cut out and removed a lot of the poison ivy, but some of it yet lives. That isn't the damage though. Down here it got so bad that it actually killed these 30-year-old crepe myrtle trees. You'll see the hole in the ground where they were. And we burned that, which is in the video, the most dangerous thing I've ever done. But this was just all a massive, actually there's still a piece right here. Look at this. That is poison ivy. So we still have a little cleanup yet to go, but let me show you the area we're attacking today in our warfare. So we are out here in the very front of my property. See, there's the street. And you can see this whole area is inundated with poison ivy. Look at the size of this vine going up. And what ends up happening is it shoots off little runners all over. And as I'm mowing out here, it throws up little speckles of bits of poison ivy, and I end up with poison ivy all over me. Now I try and be a good neighbor and keep my property mowed, especially the street front, because that's what people see, and we try and be a good, upstanding member of the community. All through there. There's two more down there. Now my cows are over here, but the wind direction today is going that way. So like I said, we are going to treat this stuff essentially like it's nuclear almost. And it's way more dangerous than it probably actually is. But if we're over safe, then we should be safe indeed. This is your fairly standard spectricide that is not supposed to kill grass. It's only supposed to kill weeds. This dries in something like 5 minutes. The other thing about goats eating it is goats just eat the leaves. So you would have to leave them in one place for so long that the vine actually died. And I have so many places with this trash. This is one of those personal choices though. You're gonna have to decide if your poison ivy is worth the risk. Now there have been some places on the property, like over by where the kids' swings are, that I removed everything by hand, because that is where my children play. So I went all hazmat on it and loaded up for bear. But my children are also very allergic to this, not just me or the wife. And they go exploring a lot and do all sorts of fun things on the property. And we don't want them to end up in pain for days and days and days. Want to see something interesting? This right here is the original field post for the property. You can see right down there. The original insulator. We've backed ours up a bit. You can see where our line is. probably 15 feet from the road, maybe 20, a good 10 feet from where the old property line was. We wanted our animals a little bit back, not right up on the edge. This has nothing to do with poison ivy, I just like my cows. There's Ginger, Skipper, Marianne, Gilligan's over there by the chicken hutch, you can't see him. And then Pedro is the little bull with the white face. They're awesome. So we have finished spraying. I wanted to show you the other two trees. And what's messed up is I've already sprayed these once. This is how egregious the infestation is. All this is poison ivy. All that's poison ivy. Now make sure you're not killing Virginia creeper or kudzu or something, thinking it's poison ivy. Don't want to kill anything that's beneficial. Let me show you this tree over here. See that nasty fuzzy vine in there? Poison ivy. All the way up the tree. All the way up. And if left alone, it will kill this beautiful pine. And I don't want that. I like my pines. All this. All that. I mean, for Pete's sake, if that wasn't here, I probably could have made this area the front of my pasture and used the original fence line, but I had to stay back. So anyhow, I'm gonna rake up some of this stuff that we mowed and give it to the cows, because they like it. And we'll keep you updated on the progress on our war with poison ivy. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Keep growing as you grow, and we'll see you next time here at Flannel Farms. Bye.